Hello and welcome back to Samira's World, where we believe in learning equals an open mind and heart. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Canadian culture. Before we begin talking about today's topic, I would like to mention one thing. In this channel, we are very respectful of each other's points of views, and we respect each other on this channel. Now, I would like to ask a question. And everyone is entitled to their opinions and views as long as being respectful. What does culture mean to you? And how does it differ from other people's views? Anyways, now we can begin today's lesson. Now, what's really interesting about the culture of Canada is that we can't agree on what Canadian culture really is. Is it the people? Is it the food? Is it the things that happen? Is it the festivals? What is Canadian culture? And there are many debates on this topic. And I think if we can all agree on one thing, and it's really amazing and beautiful, if you think about it, is that Canada has a lot of cultures. I mean, from the Indigenous people to the British, the French, Middle Eastern, Asian, Indian, European. This country has multiple cultures and traditions. And it's really beautiful to be a part of it. I'm not just Canadian, I'm Algerian. I'm Algerian Canadian. Basically what I'm trying to say is that it's not just one culture and that's it. It's multiculturalism. It's multiple cultures and traditions that make up Canada. And I think that's what we have to agree on, is that is what culture is for Canada, for Canadians. The history, the traditions, the culture, it's a melting pot of culture. And that is what makes Canada different. Anyways, next point. Religion. As I said before, with the cultures, we have multiple religions too, and we are open to all religions. We got Judaism, Christianity, Islam. All of the religions are welcome to Canada. And one thing I can say about Canadians is that we're not just one religion and one religion only. We're not just Christians. We're also Muslims and we're all types of religions. And it's beautiful. And that's what makes this country special. So no matter what you're wearing on your head, or how you speak, or how you celebrate Christmas, or you don't celebrate Christmas, everyone's accepting. And one of the actual festivals, which I'll be talking about later on in the video, is Multiculturalism Day. It's a cultural fair day. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, and multiple times, I've done culture fair multiple times in my high school career. I've done country fair day 3 times so far. And it's a wonderful thing, and it makes me learn about my culture and other cultures and how we can all work in the same environment and be in the same place and respect each other without fighting and have peace. And yeah, I think that's beautiful. Going on to the stats for, actually let's go back to the stats for cultures. According to the internet, Let's go back to the cultures. According to the internet, Europeans is 52.5%, North Americans 22.9%, Asians 19.3%, North American Indigenous Peoples 6.1%, Africans 3.8%, Latin, Central, and South America 2.5%, Caribbean 2.1%, Oceanic 0.3%, and other 6%. And if we look at the religion, the percentage of the religion, according to the internet, religions, according to its most recent census in 2021, which provided general data on the country's religious composition, 63.2% of the population is self-identified as Christians, 26.3% stated no religion or identified sectors, 3.7% was Muslim, 1.7% is Hindu, and 1.2% is Sikh, 1.4% is Buddhist. And here in Montreal, we talk about a celebration. Celebrations. The most famous celebration in Canada is Canada Day. The celebration of Confederation, 1867, 4 provinces became a country. A talk of coming together. There's fireworks and parades and lots of food and families coming together to celebrate Canada Day. But we don't only have Canada Day. We also have other celebrations such as National Indigenous Peoples Day, Canadian Multiculturalism Day, and yeah, we have a lot more. We have Thanksgiving, we have so many more celebrations. But I think the most popular one is Canada Day. Alright, let's move on to the food. Now, you can only find Lay's ketchup chips and coffee crisps in Canada. It's really good. You may think this is like, oh, that doesn't sound good. It's actually pretty good. And these are called, in Ontario, they're called elephant ears. But in Canada, in Ontario, these are called elephant ears. But in Quebec, we call them beaver tails, which they kind of look like beaver tails. Anyways, so we have Coffee Crisp, we have Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is a coffee shop. It's really good, especially the Timbits and the Boston Cream. And then we have a restaurant called Harvey's. And the next thing we're going to be talking about is, drumroll please, maple syrup. Canadians, 100% maple syrup. If you ever have pancakes or waffles, having 100% pure Canadian maple syrup, it is the most amazing thing you can ever have on your waffles or pancakes. Did you know that we are the largest suppliers of maple syrup in the world? And it's really, really amazing how people keep buying maple syrup from Canada. And what you have to do is you pretty much tap a maple tree, and maybe I'll do a video on how to take maple syrup out of a tree. That could be a great idea. I'll give you a little bit of a history. The indigenous people taught the early settlers how to harvest sap and boil it to make maple syrup. And now we export it to approximately 50 countries, and that includes the USA. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you got a lot out of this, and please check out this next video. Thank you.